As customary, a commemoration ceremony was held at the Cubana Air Tragedy Monument site in the University of Ghana's Turkine campus. During the ceremony, Prime Minister Moses Nagamutu recounted the emotional rage and anger which spewed when the tragedy occurred, noting that the attack sought to punish small states for pursuing an independent path towards development.
Guyana has paid a heavy price in the loss of precious lives for dictating its own policies and goals, together with other small Caribbean states, towards a sister Caribbean nation. Today, we remember our glorious martyrs with fresh anguish in our hearts. We must always remember them and why they became victims, so as not to surrender to bullyism over our sovereignty and unimpeded access to our national resources.
Meanwhile, the Cuban ambassador, in paying tribute to the 73 victims, called out the intelligent authors behind the heinous attack.
Cuba rejects all terrorist acts, methods, and practices in all their forms and manifestations, by whoever, against whoever, wherever committed, and whatever their motivation, including those in which they are government directly or indirectly involved, as it happened in this dreadful crime in which the perpetrators were supported and protected by some states. Cuba not only condemned the criminal who committed this sabotage, but those who guaranteed to them provision to carry out that crime, and those who are still providing protection and impunity to them as well.
On October 6, 1976, the Cubana airline flight left Ghana en route to Cuba, with stops along the way in Trinidad, Barbados, and Jamaica. However, shortly after leaving the Barbados airport, there was an explosion in the aircraft's rear, and upon realizing that they could not make it back to the airport for an emergency landing, the pilots steered the plane towards the Atlantic Ocean. Another bomb went off on the aircraft before it crashed, killing all 73 passengers and crew members on board. The Guyanese killed included Margaret Bradshaw, Sabrina Haripal, Shesh Narayan Kumar, Ann Nelson, Eric Norton, Raymond Prasad, Gordon M. Suba, Raul Thomas, Rita Thomas, Violet Thomas, and Jacqueline Williams. For the Evening News, Lekram Bagirat.